So nearby Lucas. Doom.
Doom guy.
Yeah. Pretty metal. So nearby Lucas, as you often do, would like to let the lovely audience at home know what the specific topic of today's Wiki Wednesdays is.
Yeah, sure. We are going to be talking about the man himself, the machine that is the Doom guy.
Or the Doom Slayer, if you are so inclined. And we'll start, as we often do, at the beginning. And a link to the wiki we're reading from can be found below. Without further ado, the Doom Slayer is the protagonist and playable character of Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal. He's also guest starred in the Quake games, such as Quake Champions and Quake 3 Arena. That's all you get to know. He's Doom, and he hates demons. You should just say that, Doom guy hates demons. We have a quote from the man himself here. Simply, rip and tear.
I'm very confused. Is he not in Doom 3?
Apparently not. I think Doom 3 was a different game.
It was like a weird horror game, wasn't it? I assumed he was in it, though.
I think he is. He's like, you find a dead body with his mask on it, and it's
no,
that's not
that.
canon. Yeah, that's
No.
not canon. Then we have here, and Lucas, we often create band names on Wiki Weekends, and
We do.
I have the list of aliases for Doom Guy here, and if there are not at least 5 band names in here, we're done. So let's scroll down, shall we? So we start with simply Doom, all in capital letters.
Hell yeah.
Which means that, like, the game can be taken to mean either, like, you know, the doom that's happening to the world, or it's just named after the main character. The Doom Marine, the Doom Slayer, the Hellwalker, Unchained Predator, the Scourge of Hell, the Slayer, the Beast, Doom Guy, DM15, the Outlander, and simply God. That's the thing. When you have been in as many fights as Doom Guy and emerge, not unscathed, but better.
Yeah.
That's he doesn't come out of fights fresh. He comes out of fights stronger than he did when he went in. You have here, rank, Marine, formerly, King, formerly, which means he is beyond being a king. It's like, is it the Kanye West lyric, like, what is a king to a god? What is a god to a non-believer? That's Doom Guy. And then Fate, alive. Why do you even need to clarify that?
So it's not his current status, that's his fate. He's just alive.
Still
I
alive.
Will not die.
Yeah, he says he's buried in a tomb somewhere, which is how we start Doom 26. So I'm seeing it as like, you know, the Master Chief thing. Of just end of every game, he goes back to sleep.
Wake me up when you need me.
Like, wake me up when Bethesda needs some more goodwill. And Lucas, there are a couple of subheadings I'm noticing here. That'd be interesting to talk about. Identity, background, personality and traits, powers and abilities.
Well, which one do you think I'm going to pick, Karl?
It's got to be personality and traits, sure.
Yeah, surely. Doom guy.
That's he does have a personality. You think, like, he is the most stock first-person shooter character imaginable. He's just like, he is literally just walking gun.
Yeah.
He is that mean. He is a gun with legs. But in Doom 2016, he has so much characterization, all of which he's told entirely non-verbally. It's fantastic. And even in Doom Eternal, where he actually has speaking lines, his only speaking lines are rip and tear. They're the only lines he says, and that's a reference to a meme from like a book
Yeah.
that he was in. And are there any particular moments that stick out in your head as being like, you know, particularly good at characterizing the way Doom Guy is?
Well, there's probably 2 moments, and there's A, the start of Doom 2016,
Where he-
of course.
Punches exposition out of the way like, fuck this!
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
And then B, what we just played yesterday at the end of Doom Eternal, so spoilers for Doom Eternal, I guess, where he's just getting told by, like, the angelic god being, you cannot stab this thing, like, you can't stop what we are doing, and Doom Guy just shoves past them all and stabs the heart, and he's like, fuck it, I'm done.
You cannot stop the procession. We will not be able to control it! No!
Let's see what the Doom Wiki has to say, shall we? Unlike some of his early appearances in the series, he shows a little more emotion, expressed more through actions than words. During his crusade and interaction with Samuel Hayden, who tries to use and ask the Marine for help when the latter tries to justify the UAC's actions in Hell as being mankind's best interest, and despite the evident risks and aftermath consequences, the Marine responds by angrily dismantling communication equipment. That's what he does every time Sam Hayden's like, look, I know we accidentally caused the end of the human race, but it was a good idea at the time. And Doom was like, "Rah!" Just Tommy Wiseau's his way through. It's great. That's the best bit about Doom 2016, where he literally pushes the exposition out of the way because you don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to what your backstory is. There's demons that need killing.
Exactly, and that's the one thing that, when we've been playing through Doom Eternal, we've had a bit of a problem with, like, Doom Guy is letting people stop and talk to him. No, Doom Guy should be ripping the spine out of their body before they say a word.
Yeah, we have here. So this makes it clear that the Doom Slayer's motivations and priorities start and end with stopping and killing demons, and not for the UAC and their economic interests. And very little for anything else. He does, however, show to be sympathetic to a degree, as seen when he made a backup copy of Vega before destroying him. Then Lucas, you know what we're doing. We're going straight to those powers and abilities. Now here, transcendent human physiology.
Oh my god.
The Khan Maker states that the Doomslayer was once a mortal man, so it is safe to say that the blessing of the Seraphim has transcended him to becoming something more than a mere mortal. Despite fighting with demons for centuries, the Doom Marine did not grow old or lose any of his strength. He also no longer needs food, drink, or even rest.
He just needs more energy from the demons, Karl.
Have you ever seen the explanation for that? It's like he can just absorb the Argent energy that is ambient within hell. So when he's glory killing a demon, the reason he gets health back is because he's absorbing that energy into his own.
Yeah, so if he just keeps glory killing demons, he never needs anything else in his life, Karl.
And then, immense strength. The Slayer's most significant feature is his incomprehensible stamina and endurance, which are further strengthened by his superhuman sense of will. So he hates demons so much that he will never stop fighting.
He's literally unstoppable, yeah.
When he was found injured in Sentinel Prime and sent to the arena, regardless of his injuries, he was able to not only still fight, but managed to win every battle he took part in, gaining admiration from Hell Priests and even the Khan Maker herself. After his blessing, he can operate continuously without any rest, food, or water, effectively allowing him to fight forever. And then we have here power-up usage. Whereas power-ups such as Berserk and Haste in the game are described as killing or driving human users mad, the Hellwalker can use these without any trouble, sustaining full control and not taking any damage to either his body or his mind. And they talk about Berserk, which allows Doomguy to rip apart demons, even better than he already can. And they say, oh, we tried using it on a human, and they were flooded with hell-imbued adrenaline to such an extent all of their bones snapped, because their muscles contracted with such force. Yeah. And when Doomguy takes it, it's like, this feels great.
And then he just starts running around. I don't even need a shotgun anymore. Just
It's like a kid on Christmas morning, just straight in. And then Lucas, do we really need to clarify these next two? Expert combatant and weapons master.
I don't think so.
The and then Lucas, indomitable rage. The defining proponent of the Slayer's persona is his undying fury aimed at the forces of hell. His rage is such that it was enough to keep him alive and propelling forward across worlds and time for the better part of an eternity.
Oh my
After he sealed himself in hell to fight off its denizens, he sealed himself in hell to keep fighting. The intense hatred he feels towards the demons and all of their affiliates have not only given him insurmountable strength to wade through the waves upon waves of monstrous fiends and apparitions, but made him legendary in the annals of history across multiple dimensions, as well as their recorded fables. And that's the thing, he is like a demon to the demons.
Yeah, it's similar to in Halo where Master Chief turns up and all the grunts run around like, it's the demon! It's the demon! But to Doomguy, he's doing that to fucking demons themselves.
And it says here that it is only told in the darkest demonic recordings that the Doomslayer managed to kill Hell's greatest champion, the Titan, in one-on-one combat. And that's the thing, when you do Doom 2016, the reason he's in that sarcophagus is because Hell literally could not figure out a way to kill him, so they dropped a mountain on him.
I didn't know that's how they got
That's how they do it. They trick him into going because they tell him demons are inside, and they drop a mountain on him. And Lucas, would you like to end on just some notes and trivia?
Let's go for it, yeah.
Okay, so Doomslayer is the main official title for the character in Doom 2016, Doom Eternal and Quake Champions, and is the title used for the Slayer's Testaments. The Slayer himself seems to be a fan of collectible toys, and is especially playful when he sees one based on himself. So you get a little fist bump in it.
Yeah.
But your fist bump, he's like, yeah, it's me, I look so cool. According to Hugo Martin, the Slayer can see hallucinations of Daisy throughout Eternal.
Daisy's a little rabbit, right?
Which presumably will be covered in the trivia. Although stated to be officially canonical, the Doom timeline, none of the three Marines in either Doom 3 or the Resurrection of the Evil or the Lost Mission are in any way related to the Slayer. The Slayer himself is only implied to exist in recovered tablets found in the main campaign.
Okay. So he does exist within that world, but he's not the person that you're playing as.
Yes. Doomslayer owns a book about Daisy, presumably that he wrote himself. He also owns a biography about Flynn Taggart and plenty of comics from the Taggart Comics group. And then to end on, I just want to just quickly cover the Doomslayer entry for Quake Champions. This is where it just makes Doomguy out to be even more badass than everything we just covered. And Lucas, from the look on your face, I'm guessing you've not played this game or know that Doomguy is in it.
I have heard of the name Quake Champions, but I didn't really know what it was alright.
Okay, so the one thing I want to clarify is that all of this is canon.
Okay.
So the UAC's most remarkable discovery in Hell's Candir Sanctum, surrounded by nearly impassable terrain, the team discovered a sealed tomb. Its entrance and walls covered in protective runes and imprisonment incantations. The tomb revealed many artifacts, including the Praetor suit. Most notable, however, was an enormous sarcophagus bound to the centre bedrock of the tomb with thick iron bands, seemingly anchored to prevent anything from getting out. It was believed that this sarcophagus must hold a rare or powerful demon, but when later opened, it revealed the body of a man. Unrelenting, unforgiving, and driven by a rage that cannot be contained, the Doomslayer has been to hell and brought it to its knees. He has no records. He seems to vanish as quickly as he appears. The few witnesses account available detail a ruthless killer. Long ago, across worlds and time in another universe, Doomslayer, B.J. Blazkowicz in Doom, had become a great hero when he saved Earth from invasion by demons from hell. He continued to carry the left hind foot of his pet rabbit Daisy, killed by the marauding demons when their invasion of Earth began. He carried it as a reminder of innocence lost. Not for luck, after all, it wasn't lucky for Daisy. The armour he wore became iconic, and it changed the world. During his battles to protect Earth, he found himself trapped in hell fighting an endless, eternal battle with the demons. He would travel across all of time and many worlds to save the multiverse, sometimes finding himself pulled into battle with other champions from other worlds and an alternate Earth in the Arena Eternal. In this earlier period, he received a new armour that fit like a glove. He continued to be a great champion, defending many worlds from the demons and killing them all in hell. So that's how they make Quake Champions canon.
Right. Okay.
And just say Doomguy got pulled in from an alternate dimension. They just Mortal Kombat it. And the reason I like this is because this makes every Doom game canon, which means that the Doomguy in Doom 2016 is the Doomguy from the original Doom. It's just from a different Earth.
He's been hopping around multiple versions of Earth and Hell itself to make sure that every Earth is safe.
Which means that every demon he kills in all of those games is a demon he killed. What a fucking badass!